Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to y'all as the Big D. So, I'm going to go ahead and just get on with what I heard from last week, Thrill Me Thursdays, and it's going to be on Christmas horror. Now, I'm going to say this is a little something done by my good friend Drew of Hey Isn't That the Von Graham. Now, if I'm ahead of y'all, if you weren't planning on doing this today and scheduled for next Thursday, I completely understand. But I'm just going to go ahead and give this to you anyway, because I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, not even yours, buddy. So, I do hope you like this. This was kind of tough for me, but I've managed to pick 5 scary movies that involve Christmas and what have you. And before I give you my 5, let me give some honorable mentions to Krampus, which I just watched for the first time yesterday. It's not too bad of a movie. It had its moments and what have you for a PG-13 rated scary movie. Jack Frost from 1997, which I just reviewed recently. If you haven't seen my review for it, you can check it out. Yeah, it does have a bit of a Christmassy feel to it, especially when it's around an oddly named town called Snowminton. And even though this kind of didn't catch on with me much, but it was still good in some ways. Not great though. Better watch out. The movie's not factually bad. I'd say it's a so bad it's a good flick. And one of its scenes remind me of Home Alone, but in a more brutal, violent way. So those are my honorable mentions. So now here are my 5 favorite horror movies revolving around Christmas or involving Christmas. Here we go. Coming at number 5 is P2 from 2007, I think. I think it's 2007. Yeah. It is. Okay, starring Rachel Nichols and Wes Bentley, you know, from American Beauty and Ghost Rider, which actually came out the same year this did. Now, I recently watched this for the first time ever on Tubi not so long ago. I will admit it was pretty good than what I thought it was. I didn't think this was going to be an actual good flick. But it proved me wrong. It's pretty dark in some parts about this woman who's planning to leave work and head to a friend or relatives for Christmas and what have you, but is trapped in the parking garage and is being taken hostage in a way by this warped security guard who apparently has a bit of a killer crush on this girl or something like that. Yeah, when he gets her, the fun really begins. The way he gets her dressed up in this here white dress, oh wow. But it still has a few good kills, not too many. It did involve this one guy who I also believe worked in the same office spot she was. And apparently the guard kills him with a car because when he's in this chair takedown, crushes him with the bumper, ran into him once, then the second, and the third one which just busts his hands like, ooh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, man, that was pretty darn killer. And believe me, he looks like an actual dark Santa in a way. So I think you should give P2 a try. It's number 5. And speaking of a dark Santa, number 4 is, Santa's Sleigh from 2005. Now, I also watched this not so long ago on here, actually. And I gotta say, it's unlike when I first watched Jack Frost, this one made me laugh big time. Starring wrestler Bill Goldberg as this dark version of Santa, who apparently is learned to be a spawn of Satan, actually. Yeah, I love when he rides around with his, he almost like a big bison or something. It was his thing called a hell deer. It was pretty good. Some of the characters were here miss. I did like seeing Robert Culp in this, know him of the original I Spy and The Greatest American Hero, and Dave Thomas, the Dave Thomas of SCTV and Strange Brew and Sesame Street Presents Follow That Bird fame. Yeah, as this here Preacher Man, and oh yeah, I like the scene where the evil Santa invades this here strip joint. Oh boy, that was pretty darn funny. I mean, and when he chases down our hero and heroine, the hero and heroine of this story, it was absolutely fun. If you've not seen Santa's Sleigh, I would recommend it. This, like Jack Frost and Bear Watch Out, this is a so bad it's good flick. You're gonna laugh your crazy head off at this. Okay, that's number 4. Number 3 is... excuse me, everyone. I'm trying to catch my breath here. Alright, sorry. Number 3 would be, even though the Spy didn't bring this up on my, in my top 20 favorite holiday, Christmas flicks list. Please, some of y'all don't hate me. This actually does involve Christmas. Gremlins from 1984. I know it's been a while since I've last seen this. I know it's been showing on IFC a few times and other channels, but I just haven't been thinking about catching it, though. I still love this movie for obvious reasons, and it's been a childhood favorite of mine since it came out 35 years ago. Anyway, love the performances we got from Zach Galligan as Billy, Phoebe Cates as Kate, Hoyt Axton as Billy's dad, Randall. Let's see, Frances Lee McCain as Billy's mother, Lynn, and Polly Holiday, best known for playing Flo on TV's Alice as Mrs. Deagle, but I also like Key Luke as Mr. Wing, the China Man, and Dick Miller, who was seeing some pretty underrated movies that were cult classics, like the original Piranha, and, after this he was in Chopping Mall. Yeah, played Mr. Futterman. Real good. Yeah, which, when the Gremlins start taking control of the snowplow, that was classic. Anyway, I loved Gizmo, the Mogwai, who, of course, had the vocal effects done by Howie Mandel. And, of course, I like the Gremlins, especially Stripe, who is the leader of the group. The music's absolutely great, especially the Gremlins theme song, which is absolutely good. So you can't go wrong with Gremlins. Oh yeah, and we also have Corey Feldman, who was in Friday the 13th, the final chapter of that same year. It came out a few months before Gremlins did. So, anyway, I absolutely love Gremlins. It is centered on Christmas time. Well, Christmas Eve anyway. But, I love Gremlins. Anyway, it's number 3. Number 2, this was kind of a tough decision. So, number 2 would be Silent Night, Deadly Night, also from 1984. Yeah, I said I'd go with this for number 2. Oh yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 is also going to be an honorable mention. It's a so bad it's good flick too. But anyway, back to number 1. Of course, it's about this kid who witnesses the death of his parents by a murderous Santa, and when he's all grown up, dressed up as Santa, goes on a killing spree, killing anyone who's being nice, and punishes them. Some of those kills are pretty darn cool, too. The deer head scene, that is really killer. The decapitation of the dude on the sled, that was real good. Absolutely loved that one. And, some of the characters were pretty good. Billy especially, of course, he was the main Santa who goes on the killing spree after all that stuff occurs. Well, the grown-up version of him, anyway. So anyway, Silent Night, Deadly Night is number 2. And number 1 is, you guessed it, the original Black Christmas from 1974. I also reviewed that. So, I recently rewatched this, although it was only the second time I've seen this. I did watch it on here years back, but I recently watched it on Tubi not so long ago, and now it's come to be a good favorite of mine. I absolutely do enjoy it. I love it now a little more. It's kind of going to take a little more time to get me to love it more, but I got some love for it now. I mean, the mysterious phone calls are absolutely creepy. The cast is absolutely great. I forgot the name of the woman who plays the main girl in this. We did get to see Andrea Martin, who also would later be a big star on SCTV. Yeah. And, of course, she'd also be in the Black Christmas remake from 2006. I still haven't seen that. Maybe I will sometime. I don't know when, though. And, of course, Margot Kidder, before she even played Lois Lane in Superman, and Mrs. Lutz in the Amityville Horror. Real good. Her kill was absolutely classic with the glass unicorn. Yeah. No, wait, not glass. A crystal. Oops. My mistake, folks. Anyway, yeah, Black Christmas is definitely good. Oh, yeah, John Saxon before Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, he was real good in that as well. And, well, I'm going to say some of the kills are pretty good. And what have you. But, yeah, I'll give the first remake a try. As for the more recently released brand new one, considering it just more recently bombed, I sincerely doubt. I'll just wait until it comes on streaming or DVD, whatever. I'll just do something. But anyway, the original Black Christmas is a classic in my book now, and I think it's worth watching. So anyway, the original Black Christmas is my top favorite scary Christmas flick. Now that you know, tell me what your favorite scary Christmas flick is in the comment section. Like and subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And if you have a Thrill Me Thursday contribution, what have you, all you have to do is put a hashtag Thrill Me Thursday in it, and perhaps Drew will put up on his playlist. I trust he'll accept this. I know I haven't seen much, but I didn't want to hurt his feelings or anything, and trying to find out why there isn't much of anything. So, Drew, don't worry, I'm not going to hurt your feelings or anything. But anyway, thank you again for watching. Join me again next time when I will be redoing my 2010 Flicks rankings as I redo my 2010 and 2011 rankings in one video. One for 2010, one for 2011. You know what I mean. So, thank you again for watching. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out my reviews of some of the movies I just mentioned. In this corner, you can see my review of Black Christmas. In that corner, you can see my review of Jack Frost. And in that corner, you can see my review of Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Well, you can just click on the sub button or my channel button to go to my channel, because I'm not going to include the icon. In this corner, you can see my recent... Nah, don't want to put the Q&A thing. I don't want that to embarrass you. Just click on the icon. It'll be to go to my channel. But my Q&A is going to be coming shortly. If you haven't sent me any questions, I sure would appreciate it. So that way I can do a Q&A. I know the deadline is going to be New Year's Eve, but if you can't get in time, no problem. I am going to let it go on through to until next Friday, and on Saturday, next Saturday, that's when I'm going to do it. Okay? Thank you for your understanding. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.